wasn't going to video, but I have to. It's Christmas. And my head is probably the worst it's ever been. I feel like I'm having seizures. My head is so bad. So I just want to document it because I don't understand what triggers it or why it gets this intense. But it is, it's really bad, and I can't even get dressed. I had to tell my family I can't go to my daughter's today, not like this. I'll try to update later. I just came up to get in my bed because I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm so woozy and so lightheaded and weird, and the head is so bad. It's really, really bad. And I'm scared. I'm so scared. What is happening in my brain that it does this? So I just sit here and wait because there's nothing I can do. We went to my older daughter with the grandkids' house yesterday. And it was pretty bad in the morning, but it lessened up and it never went away. I was constantly doing this, constant movement in my head, never stopped. But it wasn't like this. So I was able to push through. When I got home, the movement actually got a little worse. Felt like the bed was constantly moving. The night before, or the evening before, I got hit with the aura and a really bad migraine. Really bad. Worse one than I've had in a long, long time. So that was 2 in 10 days. So I don't know if this is migraine related. I somehow have to go over to see my mother. It's Christmas. I have to find a way. Oh God, please help me. Jesus, please help me. I'm happy to know that most of you are doing better and having a reprieve from this for the holiday. Praise God. Not the case with me. Not the case with me. Well, here I am. Try to put a little makeup on, thinking maybe I could push to go out. Every little movement I make, I am so lightheaded and so off balanced. I even pulled out the cane, thinking that if I do, I have to go out to see my mom. I'm going to have to use the cane. I really need a walker. So, of course, I'm disappointed. I mean, they understand. It's not like they're mad or anything, but my younger daughter has got severe asthma and has her whole life, and she's allergic to our dogs. So during the months that the house is closed up, she really doesn't do well coming over here. She ends up having an asthma attack and getting very sick for a couple of days. In the summer, it's okay. The house is open, and she's really outside by the pool mostly. But anyway, so they can't come over here, or she can't, and of course she's not going to have her husband come without her. Just talking makes me dizzy. And so I think that my son is just going to come over and watch some ball games with my husband, and I'm glad we got over to my daughter's last night and we were all together, because this would truly be a bummer if this was the only Christmas I had. I just took a couple Motrin, 400 milligrams. I know I should probably take more, in hopes that if this is caused by inflammation, it will bring it down a little bit. I need to get out of the house. I need to get over to my mother's. The woman is completely confused, and to let her sit in that apartment on Christmas all by herself for the entire day is just long. I told my husband, days like this, I really belong in an ER. They need to just, this isn't normal. This is not normal. And I don't know how anyone can survive this. I don't know how I have survived it so long. Because it's debilitating. You can't walk, you can't talk, you can't think, you can't. I should have vlogged a little bit yesterday while I was at my daughter's, because then it would have been some uplifting things, but I was so busy I didn't think to do it. It feels like the top of my head is going to come off. It's this woozy, dizzy pressure. Your head just feels like you're going to have a stroke. That's how I describe it every single time, isn't it? Anyway, my hands are hurting. Oh, so, wait. I woke up several times in the middle of the night with excruciating, and I mean excruciating, it woke me up, body pain. My hips, my knees, my shoulders, my elbows, every joint felt like it was inflamed. I didn't bother getting up to take anything. I just rolled over and tried to go back to sleep. But today my shoulders are just aching, and I feel pain in my elbows, so my joints are aching. Along with all the rest. So that's it. I'm back in bed. I did get up. I went downstairs. I tried to sit on the couch for a while. Not gonna happen. I do have to go to my mother's though, so maybe I'll try to vlog when I'm over there. I have to do that. My husband asked me when, and oh, and this is, by the way, yeah. I wish you could see it. But this is all, I mean, big. Not hard. It's all inflamed. Every time my head gets really bad, this gets really bad. I've had heat on it. It's not doing anything so it just, like I said, I took some Motrin. But anyways, It's after 1 in the afternoon, and I'm figuring we'll go over in the next couple hours before it gets dark out. It's freezing here, and it's windy, and it's just miserable. So it's a good thing I'm not taking her out, because she's so weak and frail, and I can't transport her. All right. Talk to you later. Well, I'm just gonna shoot in here and just say this is a quick vlog. My entire day, and I mean entire day, I have been battling the horrendous head symptom. It's probably been the worst it's ever been. I went over to my mother's. Could barely stand up. I was holding on to things. My husband took me over. There was no driving for me. The confusion, the dizziness, the wooziness, the pressure, extreme. Came home and cried my eyes out. Bawled, which just made me feel worse. And so that's my day. I can't believe that Lyme and co-infections can cause this much damage to the brain. I just don't. I am convincing myself that there's something else going on, and there's been something else going on, and it's been getting worse and worse. What that is, I don't know. I go to see a doctor at a brain and spine center. I think I mentioned it already. On the 3rd, the day before I'm supposed to take the dreaded ride to 5-hour ride to Connecticut to see my Lyme literate doctor. But I know they're gonna probably want to scan me and do things, and that's fine, because something's wrong. Something is very wrong. And I'm losing my mind. That's the truth. I'm gonna lose my mind if this doesn't stop soon. So Christmas 2017 was no better than last year whatsoever. If anything, it was worse. So here I am in bed, and just wondering how I'm going to get through another day. I don't wake up thinking, oh, is today going to go? No. Those days are gone. God forgive me, but those days are gone. I don't have hope of having a good day, ever. I hope that I can get through and not cry and pound my fists all day. That would be an improvement. Otherwise, I know now all too well that it hasn't gotten better, and it's not going to get better. I have to just accept that. But if they can find, I don't know, something in my neck that's pushing on an artery, a growth, a tumor, a slow-growing tumor that they didn't find 2 years ago, I don't know. But for me to just believe that it's Lyme and co-infections that is this dramatic, that's pretty scary because curing this, if there is a cure, takes forever. And I don't have forever. I really don't. So many times today, I was this close to losing my mind. I mean, I really have to battle for my mind. It's a battlefield. I try to be positive with the Lord. But when your mind is that screwed up and that burdened, you find it hard to relinquish all control. Because I think that's part of the problem, is that I'm not relinquishing all the control to God. I'm battling because I'm so unsteady. I'm so off balanced and woozy and dizzy, and just, my husband said to me, "Did you do something different?" And I said, "I haven't taken my antibiotics for 2 days, but that wouldn't do anything. That wouldn't." Anyway, I forgot to bring my phone when I went over to my mother's, but there's really nothing there to video. It was very, very sad. Her dementia's really gotten bad, and she really doesn't have any interest in doing it. She used to be, she's been independent her whole life. My father left her when I was a little girl. She never remarried. She just had a lot of hobbies. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't even, and this was the kicker, the TV wasn't working. My husband and I fiddled with it, got on the phone with Verizon, and they have to come out tomorrow. So she doesn't even have a TV. She doesn't read. She doesn't crochet anymore. She doesn't knit. She doesn't play on the computer at all. We took her computer right out of, we took her laptop right out of there. She doesn't do anything. The dementia just, they lose interest in everything. And I was feeling guilty, saying, "Well, what are you going to do, Mom? You don't even have the TV right now." And she's like, "Oh, I don't watch much TV." I'm like, "Well, what do you do?" And then my husband made a good comment. He goes, "Well, what do you do?" Oh, because I said, "What are you going to do? Just look at the four walls all the rest of the day?" And my husband said, "Well, isn't that what you do?" He wasn't trying to be mean. He was being truthful. So, another day down. I don't know what's going on in my head, but it's getting scarier and scarier if this is truly Lyme. Lyme sucks.